Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome into the Polarr Next live stream today. It is January 2025, and it is the very first live stream of the new year. So we're really excited to be back into the swing of things. I hope you all had a great holiday season last year in 2024. And yeah, we're looking ahead to 2025 and all the exciting new updates and features we'll be bringing to Polarr Next this year. It's kind of crazy how busy and how full of a year 2024 was for us. If you are not subscribed to our channel, now's the perfect time to go ahead and hit that subscription button on our channel so that you don't miss all of the latest content, interviews, feature updates that we're going to be putting out this year. And then also leave a like on this video if you like this type of content, if you love to come to these workshops and just want to know what Polarr Next has got cooking up this year. Hit that like button and we'll show up more on your YouTube feed. So as we begin our live stream today, we do have Jonathan Jimenez, our community manager, in the chat today. So if you have any questions at all, then feel free to go ahead and reach out to him, ask him any questions, and he'll be sure to give you an answer. And then as well, we do have like a contact information as well. So if you would like to follow up with us or have any questions beyond our chat, then you can definitely reach out to us as well through that. So today we do have some exciting announcements. Well, not some announcements, but to give you an update on our AI color match feature. Last year in December 2024, we did end the year giving you guys a very sneak peek of the feature. So our team, amazing team, the engineers, developers, they've been busy working hard on getting this feature up and running, and we've added some new things, improved it, and then I'm excited just to be able to demo again for you all some quick things. So if you are in the chat, would love to know where you are tuning in from. Where in the world are you from? I am tuning in from the very windy, rainy, overcast island of Maui here in Hawaii. Today we've got like a winter storm coming in, so it's actually kind of exciting. We don't really, it hasn't been raining a ton this last year. Usually rainy season starts around November, but it seems to be delayed because these last couple of weeks it's been much cooler and rainy. But today we have this big old winter storm coming in. So yeah, let me know where you're tuning in from and how the weather is as we get started. I do want to pull up this really quickly. Let me make sure I have the right video. Okay. So bringing it over here. If you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, be sure you are. We did upload a video last week. I believe it was last week. Maybe it was a couple weeks ago. But we did upload a video a couple weeks ago. It is the, actually, hello, it says right here, seven days, Aaron. Come on. So how Polarr Next redefined photo editing in 2024. And so this fun 4-minute video just kind of brings you up to speed about Polarr Next and, you know, where we started when we were just getting into open public beta with the program and just releasing Polarr Next to the world. All the way back, I remember when I first got started with Polarr Next, I had to convert my Nikon files to DNGs in order to edit my client work in this program. So I am so glad that we've come a long way in, you know, adding better Nikon file support. But there's just so many different features and updates that we worked through last year. The team behind Polarr Next really brought it to where it is today, where it's a very powerful and strong photo editing program. Last year I took the challenge. I stopped using Lightroom actually in 2023 in November. Stopped using Lightroom. I made it all the way through last year not not using Lightroom for anything other than maybe some simple tests. But all of my client work all through Polarr Next last year, and you honestly can't tell the difference between, you know, oh, this is when he stopped using Lightroom, this is when he stopped using Polarr Next. The only difference maybe is how fast my turnaround times have become versus before, where they took longer time. Polarr Next definitely sped that process up, post-process, being able to get sneak peeks out, being able to have the AI assist me in editing full programs and everything like that. So definitely check out this video. It's a good watch, and you'll get caught up to speed. So like I said, all of our interviews, we got another interview going out tomorrow as well. Just first impressions from real, I mean, we're all real here, but like just real world impressions, honest, raw feedback from photographers, working photographers, trying out Polarr Next for the first time. And it's just really fun to see, I want to say like their eyes open, but it's just like this revelation that like the way we used to edit photos has really evolved rapidly, and we're such like creatures of habit that we tend to just kind of stick with what we know, or stick to what we're comfortable with. But that may not be the most optimal workflow these days. There's so many great tools out there that allow you to optimize your workflow. Polarr Next, in my opinion, being the best tool out there right now, all-in-one platform where you can cull, where you can edit, and being able to upload your photos real quickly to your photo delivery service, whatever that may be, getting it out to your clients sooner rather than later. So definitely check out our channel, hit that subscribe button so you can get all the latest content from us. So today, let's go ahead and we're going to jump into AI color match. We'll check out AI color match and all the new updates for that. And then after that, I do have some photos to edit through, some sessions that I did last year, some workshops and photo walks that I did. And so we'll check out Polarr Next and see how to do that. So sorry, I'm like holding my my thermos flask this whole time. I need a drink of water. It gets hot in here when I stream because my AC, even though it can cool this room down pretty good, when I have it on, it doesn't sound good during the live stream. So I gotta turn it off. I gotta suffer through the heat. And yeah, I need to make sure I have plenty of water to drink through. Okay. Without further ado, let's go ahead and switch it up here. I've got Polarr Next open. This is an experimental build. We are still a few weeks away from production and getting AI color match to you guys so that you can play around with it and check out the feature. So you'll be the first to know once we get this product out there. But here it is, all the way on the left hand side, right above presets. And so naturally you'll find your presets on the left side, and then right above it, AI color match. So we do have this experimental tag here, but essentially AI color match is our Polarr Next AI being able to reference a photo like this one here, being able to reference this photo and then output the parameters. Basically the AI's estimating closely like this look here, and then going to be applying that to the image, which we call our destination image here. And it's not just some copy and paste kind of thing. It's just taking a JPEG, a PNG, a WebP image, and then transferring that look, estimating, and putting that look on your photo, as well as outputting parameters here on this right side. So we're gonna be able to see that here in real time. Let me go ahead and show you that. And then also, sorry, let me just clear this out real fast. This is what it actually looks like when there's nothing here. So image, when you scroll over it, it kind of brightens up, letting you know that this is kind of like an active thing here. You can choose your source image by clicking this plus icon, or you can just open up your file explorer and then you can drag in, let's see here, you can drag in your JPEGs just by, you know, selecting. If you want to do all of them, just drag them all in at one time. It's telling you importing color match source image here, and then now it's populating in this window, and then you can easily just delete them. There you go. We're back to a clean slate. You can click this and we'll go right back in, and then same thing, we can select one at a time, or we can just hold shift and select them all, and now Polarr Next is importing all of the color match source images. What's awesome about this is that the images that you upload as your source images stay with your account. Meaning, if we get out of this setup and say we open up another project, which I'm gonna do here. Let's go ahead and open this up. We'll go right into, let's see, advanced setup. Okay, here we go. Oh, let me turn off this auto white balance and lighting here. Absolutely cooking my photo. Look at that. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and open up AI color match, and there it is. There's all the source images here again. So that's a new feature that is different from last year December when we showed it to you guys. A new little update that the source images will stay persistent with your account. Now, if I get out of here and I go onto my laptop and I open up Polarr Next, you know what? That's a really great experiment. I've never tried this yet, Jonathan. I'm gonna grab my laptop. You guys can't see it right now in the moment, but I'm just gonna open up my laptop. I'm gonna open up Polarr Next, and I'm gonna see if these source images are persistent here, because my initial belief is that it's on the machine. Is the AI color match tool only available in AI style setup mode, or is it available after setup? Yeah, we'll get there. There's a lot to discuss. We will get there. Okay. Opening up. I just got my laptop open. Let me find that link. Okay. I'm gonna raise up my computer and then show the camera. All right, let's see. I'm in. Let's see if these source images are still here. Just need to close out. It's gonna be worth it, guys. Just hang tight. I'm so sorry. This was kind of like off the cuff, but it's necessary. We need to explore this. All right. Oh, there we go. Create new project. Let's drag in these files. Almost there. Okay. I'm telling you guys, we're almost in there. All right, we're almost in there. AI color match. Here we go. Okay. All right, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. It is confirmed. Actually, I'll do you even better here. I've got a camera that is looking down And let me just add this camera to the live stream, and you guys will get a full-on view of this. Okay, you guys can see that. There's my computer. Let's flip it. Okay. So this is my laptop. I'm signed in on a totally different computer. Oops. It's flipped horizontal. My bad. Okay. There it is. Let me zoom in for you. You guys can see that, Jonathan? We've got all the source images here on the laptop. Even though they're not physically on my computer, we've uploaded them and they're staying consistent, or I should say persistent, with your account, with my account. So there you go. I can look through. And there we go. I wish I could brighten it up for you, but I'll be messing up a lot of settings. But there's just to show you there that if you are one of those photographers who do work back and forth between a laptop or your desktop setup, you have the ability to persist your AI color match source images seamlessly, effortlessly, easily. So many words. All right, let's bring it back. That was just a little in the moment kind of thing that I had to do. All right, we scratched that itch. Okay, so AI color match, the availability of this feature, it's not just in advanced mode where I'm at currently. You can access it basically in any editing pipeline. So let's see, let me just delete all these. We'll bring them in the fresh. So anytime you create a project, AI color match is like always in any editing mode. So it doesn't matter if you create a new style, use a Polarr pre-trained style, or start with it without an AI style. So if we chose one of these pre-trained styles, all right, we're just running our project through a pre-trained style. Polarr Next will apply the style, and then here we go. AI color match is here, and so now we have the ability to change the look. Even though it's processing everything, we can go ahead and we can apply a different look to this image. There we go, clicked it, and now it's applying, and now it's completely changed it. And you can see here at the bottom, right below my head, right behind my head, actually, let me raise it up. There you go. You can see there's the pre-trained style, and then this is the step where we applied AI color match, and it was this image here, and it tells you the title of that source image, and then it tells you the strength that you applied it to. So now that the AI color match has been applied to this image, we can adjust the strength and see in real time what this strength will do to it. So there you go, and we can do that. We'll put it right back at 100. Actually, we'll go back to the original step, and you can see here the parameters that the AI color match feature has adjusted on my image, and not just in the adjustment panel with your warmth, your tint, the basic panel, also your curve. So we can go here, you see all the different the curve plot points. HSL, we can look in. The AI color match tool has actually adjusted the hue, the saturation, luminance as well. Color grading, let's see, all the way down to calibration. So, and we can see here, if we click back a step and go to where Polarr Next did the AI training, you can see this is the AI style that was trained. And if we click what we did with the AI color match, the AI color match did that. And so obviously Polarr Next users, we know we can get in there, we can adjust the image, get it to how we want, and then of course hit that mark as a reference toggle. And now the AI is going to learn from this and apply that similar look across all of these images there. So let's go home. Let's go ahead and delete this one more time just to show you. So we already established AI color match when creating a new style, AI color match when you're using a pre-trained style, and then also when you start without a style and you just want to edit manually, that's all right. We got AI color match here as well. There you go. So what I wanted to do actually was I wanted to take a project from start to finish with culling. Okay, so this is the project that I told you guys that we were going to kind of work out of today, and this is a workshop that I got to be a part of last year at PhotoCon Hawaii. So there's a whole mixture of stuff here. All right, and what I mean is I did a photo walk early in the morning with this photographer named John Hook. And so I'm just going to quickly go through here, and we're just going to kind of cull through some images of this Photoshop. John Hook, of course, using a Nikon camera. He knows what's up. He is he's a really great photographer on the island of Oahu. He works in media advertising and stuff. Works a lot with film as well. And he's just kind of modeling for us, teaching us about lighting, things like that. And so he kind of just brought us through the cactus garden, looking through different types of patterns, textures, things like that. And so this is great because we're going to be able to see the strengths of AI color match on these types of subjects as well as people. And I do have another model workshop that we'll cull through really quickly as well. There we go. So the whole goal of the workshop was just to like try and find interesting patterns and details and lighting and just taking photos for the fun of it. I took a photo of this guy. He was sleeping during this guy's class. All right, and then we've got another workshop teacher here. This guy's all the way from New York City. He works with B&H Photo, and he brought these Lens Baby lenses for us to try. Unfortunately, he didn't have a mount adapter for my camera, so he just let me use these like filters that you just kind of hold in front of your camera, so you get all these really cool effects with the bokeh here. So that's what you're seeing. That's why it's all like faded and weird. I used some of my workshop mates as a model, holding up the filter to them, trying to get some cool looks. You can see how weird and interesting this texture pattern is on the bokeh. There we go. I don't know, really, really cool. I like it. I felt like I wanted to buy some of these so that I can bring them to my weddings, get some really interesting shots there. There we go. All right, so here now is the model workshop. Another advertising photographer on Oahu, does commercial shoots for a lot of the magazines and fashion in the fashion industry on Oahu. So I didn't get full on empty backgrounds and stuff. There's a lot of shots I got that were, you know, including him or other photographers. So, but I did my best. So we are going to cull through, pick some of these, and then we're going to edit them with AI color match. But yeah, this model was really great, really effortless. We had one of the students holding up this big old white flat board to reflect and bounce light onto our model. Because she's being backlit, we need a light source in front of her to bounce light to her. So that's why her eyes are so dark there. Again, look at all these photographers here that I'm just trying to work myself around. And then we did take time to, like, you know, take turns to get up in front and get some shots. I only had a 40mm lens at the time, but like these images here were some of my favorite. There we go, shooting through the cactus. There we go. some more of my favorite ones from this session. There we go. Nice. Oh, and then here I got to use one of the students 600 millimeter f4 f, I think it was f, I don't know, I forget the f-stop on this lens, but you can see now that I'm really close in. The compression is beautiful, got some nice bokeh, but I didn't get a clean shot of her with this lens, unfortunately. Lots of people in the way. Almost done culling here, and then we'll bring it right into editing, and then we'll use AI color match. Another photographer. This guy's not from Oahu, but we did have this other model, and then he's just kind of showing us this like little quick setup lighting situation here. And I did get to shoot some. Unfortunately, the lighting was a little too high, so it was catching, the shadows were like directly in her eyes. So there was a lot of photographers, as you can see, lined up to try and get some shots, so I didn't have a lot of time to like adjust her. All right, there we go. We're done culling through, and now we're just gonna bring this into editing mode. And I keep things simple, just mark everything in green that I want to edit, and then we're gonna go create a new style, and we're gonna go advanced setup. All right, so unfortunately, it looks like there's like a little bug here. Again, this build that I'm working out of is completely not in production or available to everyone. So there may be more bugs here than, you know, what is currently being used for production. So it's only having me edit one photo as I'm referenced, and I was hoping that I can edit multiple references, which I'll be able to do after we get through this. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just find one image, and I'll just maybe start with this one. Actually, maybe this one here, getting him seated in the middle of this garden. And we're gonna use the AI color match feature, and then we're gonna find a look we'll create, and then we'll mark it as reference, and then we'll keep editing through. All right, so let's just start with number one. You can see, keep in mind too, there are like certain logical limitations to this, right? Because the image that I'm copying from, you can see the colors here. It's all grassy hill, it's yellow, it's orangish, got a light blue look in the sky. So I'm anticipating that when I apply this look, it will be able to turn all of this green into this yellow hue and stuff. So we may be able to get a good match here. So let's go ahead and apply this. And there you go. Just as I anticipated, we've got a look that really changed those greens to that more orange yellow hue and everything like that. So I think that did a pretty good job. And then again, you can always adjust the strength slider to where you want it comfortably. And so 100 was all right. Maybe I'll take it down a little bit. Maybe bring it there. Maybe about like 70 or so. And then from here, I can just dial this in. If I wanted to do a subject mask, maybe just brighten him up a little bit. There we go. Brighten him up. We'll change the temperature on the subject as well, just because it warmed up like the whole image. So I just want to really pick him out here. So now we've got a very similar image there. Now we can just hit mark as a reference, and the AI is going to go ahead and edit the entire project based off of the look we created with AI color match. And so that's good there. We can see the before and after. There's before, now there's the after. Let's crop that down. Nice. And again, the beauty and magic of Polarr Next is as you get in here and start adjusting, you just mark it as a reference. The AI will continue to learn as you go. All right, those are good. All right, now let's go into this. And I'm very curious in how the AI color match edited the cactus shots. Here you can see the AI intelligently noticed this subject, applied the masking here automatically. That's perfect. Yep. Goodbye presets. And I find this like really intuitive because I don't know, the whole process of finding your presets and uploading them, and you know, you're only looking at the title or file name. Rather, I can just go back and look at my past images that I loved and just drag those JPEGs into AI color match and then create my new preset out of it. You know what I mean? And all these images that I upload, these are all my wedding work files. These are all my JPEGs that I can create a look off of and keep things consistent. Again, I mean, look at this cactus shot. This looks really great. Let me show you the before. Look at that. There's the before, there's the after. Like, this look is great. And then again, as I'm going through from left to right, editing, adjusting, it's just doing a really great job keeping everything consistent. This one's very interesting because, yeah, let's see, color. Not a lot of color in this shot. Obviously, the sky was blown out. And the way that I'm catching the shadow here, there's not really a lot to work with there. So that's all right. I'd probably turn those ones black and white anyway. There we go. Yeah, I mean, we look at the before and afters here. This looks great. And I know this is like a very funky example to show AI color match and, you know, everything with with cactus versus people. We'll get there. All right. I'm just showing you the versatility and power of Polarr Next, that it's not just limited to people, but it's a strong feature that any photographer can take advantage of. There we go. So again, the source image, very orange, yellow on the greens, and that's what we're getting here. You can see the before, it's a lot more green, a lot more blue, and it's changed that up. So you can easily, if you want to bring that back, change the white balance. Just get in there, dial it in, give it some more green. There you go. That's good. All right, I'm just speeding through here real quick because I want to get to the people. All right, good. Keeping everything consistent. I want to get to these model shots. Oh, these are great. All right, let's go ahead and fast forward real quick. Now let's get over here. So now that we're here at this, I want to use a different source image for this, and maybe I want to go, this one has a cooler green blue look. If we apply this, all right, so now we've got that cooler look in the greens, got some more blue. I can increase the output there and maybe just dial that in. And then again, you know, the AI, if you look, you can see all the sliders. Maybe let's look at the curves here. You can see the curve points. They change as we apply the different source. Let me try a different source image. Let's apply this one. There you go. The AI adjusted the curves. Actually, this looks really good. Yeah, this looks really good. So we're going to use this source image, and now we're going to adjust this. That's great. And then we're going to mark it as a reference. Wow. For some reason, I felt like we were getting close to the end, but it's but it's not. I'm glad. I was kind of like flying through those cullings and edits. Thinking that I didn't have a lot of time left, but I'm really glad we do, because okay. All right. We'll do these and then we'll go back to these middle images here and we'll finish it up. But let's continue. So again, I use this source image to estimate and apply a look to the destination image. I've got it all here in the parameters, and now I can just get in, adjust. We marked it as a reference, and now we're gonna go ahead and apply it there. There we go. And so the logic and thinking behind this, guys, is that you're not applying the AI color match to every single image. You're not like going to this image, applying the color match, going here, applying color match, because then it's gonna default to this. Whereas I've applied it here and then I've adjusted it and then I marked it as a reference, and then now I'm building off of that. So just like how when you're editing a wedding and you start off with a preset and then you go to batch sync off of that image that you started with, you're not going to go to every single image and apply the preset. No, you're going to apply the preset to that first like anchor image, and then you're going to shift click and then click sync in Lightroom and then batch edit that way. So what we're doing is kind of the same thing, but Polarr Next a lot more intelligent with that. So here we're just doing that, marking as the reference. This is the one that we also applied color match, so I had to copy and paste there. There we go. All right, and then again we just keep going down the line here. Mark it as a reference. There we go. And so now as we keep going, there's not really much we have to do to really get it to look we want. As we continue to mark it as a reference, the AI will continue to train itself. There, it got a little bright there just because the sun, the thing about Hawaii, man, is the sun is constantly changing. It's so dynamic all the time. So the sun started to peek out a little bit and get a little bit more bright in this shot. So I had to bring that down. There we go. Nice. Alex, this is looking really, really good. These are just edits that I'm doing for example, but when I go back and I edit these, I already know what I'm gonna do. All right, then it got really bright here. We're gonna just keep marking it as reference and keep seeing the AI just editing on down the line here. There we go. There we go. Mark that as a reference. I like to copy and paste as well, just because I have the control and ability to really like paste in if I want. If I feel like the AI didn't do that strong of a job adjusting it, marking it as a reference, then I can get in there and just manually paste it in. There we go. And just, it's so easy and effortless. There we go. There, I mean, at this point, look at that. The AI, all of this here, you can see the evolution of this to where it is now. All the different times we marked photos as references prior to this image, all the different evolutions to where we are here. And this is the look I would go for. I love it. I could easily just create that subject mask again and then just like bring up the shadows because she's heavily backlit. So I could just bring up that exposure there just so that we see her some more. There's the before of that mask and the after. We can mark it as reference. The AI, there it is, adjusting, applying that same subject mask. Even here, it intelligently knew to apply that AI color or that matte subject mask. Wow, this is a really good shot. Not gonna lie, that's really, really good. This one here, it's pretty blown out, pretty bright, so let's bring that down. There we go. Oh, I actually shouldn't have done that. The AI did a good job actually adjusting it on the fly there. Nice. This is looking really good. That looks good. Like here, I didn't even touch this. The AI completely, here's the evolution again from here all the way to where we are here. This looks fantastic. Yeah. The only thing maybe I just needed to adjust there was the cropping. This one is a little bit bright there, So I could just copy and paste it over. Bam. Paste it. There we go. There we go. Nice. That's great. Where the AI has the style now, like if I paste that, there we go. A little bit darker there. Bring that in. Actually, maybe bring that up just a bit. There we go. Perfect. And even these ones, man, they came out so good. These are so sharp. Okay, so here we go. Another different set of images here. So now let's apply a different look from the AI color match. So let's go with this one. This one is very warm and then dark. And this one, the flash is very strong. So let's see what this AI color match does here. Yeah, that matches pretty good. Let's bring it to 100 now. Okay, so there's 100 matching from this look. That looks great. And then again, we can just get in there, adjust. You can see how harsh that flash was. Very interesting. There we go. And then just mark it as reference. The AI intelligently updates all of the following images here based off of this source look. She's literally glowing in this flash. There we go. Nice. Even this one, it's just all cohesive looking. All right, let's scoot back and we're gonna go pick up where we left off with this. And so in this section, let's use a different source image. Let's use, maybe we'll look at this. No, we'll start from here. Let's use something with some more color, like this one. Okay, we'll use this one. This one's pretty orange, blue. All right, we'll apply the color match. There we go. That's pretty good actually right off the bat. 0 strength all the way to 100. Maybe if you pushed it. No, let's keep it at 100. All right, we'll keep it at 100, and then again. But yeah, I picked this one because it has these nice blues here, and then you can see it kept those blue colors there. So mark it as reference, and let's go down the line. Really, really cool bokeh with these. And if you're just joining us, thank you so much for hanging out with us today on our Polarr Next live stream. We are looking forward to our monthly live streams again and being able to provide a place for anyone to jump in, ask a question, get some feedback, maybe work through some problems that you're having, and then also using this as a way to connect with everyone in the community. If you have any questions, we'd be more than happy to answer. And Jonathan again is in the chat, so if you need something right away, Jonathan's there as I continue to edit here. All right, so this is kind of the color match evolution that we've arrived at. And if we would go ahead and just hit this apply current image again, we'll definitely get a different look here. And maybe this is more of a pure look to that color match, which is totally fine. Prior to that, we were again adjusting the parameters and just making it our own. All right, and so one thing I want to do real quick is let's see here. I want to do something fun real quick. All right, we'll do something fun. Let's go to our web browser and let's go to maybe like Volcom, and let's go find an image on volcom.com. Actually, we'll do this. We'll go to my website just because this is my work. All right. So say you find an image that you just love, and maybe let's go to here. Let's go to my wedding portfolio. All right. Actually, we need to go to the blogs. All right. And let's look for an image that just really speaks to me. Maybe something down here. This Candace Kevin wedding here. Let's go through here, and I really was drawn to this image. So what we could do is we could just save this image. Go to our desktop, save that. Go back here. Let's upload from our desktop the image we just found. Okay. So very important to note, guys, is that when you're throwing your source images into Polarr Next, you're not training AI on our back end at all. Like, we don't have an AI model that's being trained by the images that you upload. Just like with everything else with Polarr Next, all of the things that are being saved is within your project. So what I'm saying is, this catalog file and this style file, all right, this is on your local device. This is what we're bouncing back and forth. This is what we're working with. There's not like this open communication line where all these photos here that we're editing is sending the information to our AI model or anything like that. So when you bring these source images into Polarr Next, the AI is already trained to estimate the look and apply it to your photos. So you don't have to worry about, if people like blame you or come out and say, oh, you're just taking my look. You know what I mean? We're not taking someone's photo and then training our AI off of those photos. That's not what's happening here. What's happening here is we're bringing in those source images that inspire us. The AI model is already trained to take those adjustments, those estimates, and then apply it to your image. That's what's happening. So what I've done here is I've done that. I've found an image that inspires me, and then I can go, let's maybe go to this image here, and then we're going to apply this look. There we go. The AI has estimated based off of what it's seeing here and applied the look. And this is actually a really nice look here, actually. Not gonna lie. Let's see the before and after. Yeah, like just at the click of a button, look at that. And now we can adjust the strength of it. 100 looks like it's the sweet spot. Bring that back to 100. There we go. There we go. So again, let's maybe go back to our web browser, and then maybe let's go back to that example I was gonna roll with, with Volcom. Okay, so I know Volcom is like very trendy with their photography and everything like that. And let me see here. We're gonna have to find an image that isn't just up against the wall, but maybe like something like this. Let's go here, and we'll just save this image. All right, well, this is a WebP file, and we're gonna go ahead, import, and oh, this is totally a different file than we wanted. Totally different. Let's see. Okay, let's do this. Okay, there we go. That's the one we wanted. All right, we'll go add it as a source image here. And so again, when we upload this image, it's not being uploaded to our servers. It's not being uploaded anywhere. It's locally on your desktop. It's just there. And the AI is already trained to look at this photo and estimate what the look will be. And so this is outside. It looks like the sky is kind of blown out. So maybe let's maybe go back to these model photos here, because she's modeling. It's got some similar greens and browns. Let's apply it. There we go. Look at that. I mean, the look it's pretty good. It's a pretty good starting point, not gonna lie. And then again, you just adjust the strength of it. These greens look very, very, very similar. Like, that's really powerful. All right, everyone. What do you think? We're reaching the end of our live stream today. This was actually really, really fun. This was a better stream than December, that's for sure. When we just showed you a quick preview, I remember we were having issues with like the highlights and everything. The Polarr Next team did a fantastic job working on AI color match and being able to bring in different source images, different source image types. Like this is a WebP file. You can bring in JPEGs, you can bring in PNGs, images that spark creativity. And again, what's so great is these images are all local. They're not being uploaded to any, backend server. You're not training our AI model. Everything is happening already in your local device here, your catalog style file in your project, and that's it. And then it's consistent. So these images persist across your account, so that if I'm gonna go work on my laptop, I can go onto my laptop, access that same source image, just like how when you upload a preset and that preset will consist with your account, then you can access it that way. So really, really great question. Will this tool be offered for free? It is going to be $0, absolutely free. Accessing and using Polarr Next is free. If you want to come in, just use your Gmail account. We'll give you 2,000 free export credits to try it out. And then even if your export credits are expired or canceled or whatever, you don't have any more, you run out and you don't have a subscription, you can still access Polarr Next. You can still edit, you can still cull, you just won't be able to export. And so any new features we add, like color match and all the other stuff that we got going on in 2025, will not be at an extra cost to you. So really, really awesome deal there, being able to use AI color match. Again, let me just want to add this and see what happens. Oh, that's so good. It's so good. I can't wait for this feature to finally come out in our open beta, a public beta build, so that you guys can get your hands on it and try it out. So with that being said, everyone, that's it for today's live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. For those of you guys who will be watching later, let us know down in the comments what you think about Polarr Next AI color match tool and how excited you are to use it. We will be back in February again for another live stream, and hopefully by then this tool will be out, and we'd love to catch up with you and see what you think and how you like it. We've got another video coming out as well tomorrow, a new interview video with Caitlin Tornello, wedding photographer all the way from Arizona, sharing her first impressions trying out Polarr Next for the very first time. So make sure you're subscribed and be sure to join our Facebook group. We got a great little community there in which you can check out Polarr Next and all the work that our community is doing. We're also on Instagram and TikTok. If you still have TikTok on your phone and you didn't delete it, make sure you follow us over there. Hopefully the TikTok issue will be resolved and we'll be able to continue to upload there, and you guys can access all of our content. But also check us out on Instagram. We'd love to have your follow. But that's it. Jonathan, thanks so much for being there as well and hanging out with me today. And everyone, I appreciate you all. Have a good one. Stay warm, stay healthy, don't get sick. Everyone's like getting sick these days with flu going around stuff. So hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll catch you all next month for February's live stream. Aloha.